agent hustles like an MVP. Game on.
Drive the Nissan Altima.
Dad knew that I was smarter than his precious daughter, and he needed me to take over his business one day, so he had no choice but to give in. The next day when I invited Elsa over, she looked gorgeous and really nervous.
I'm so scared to meet your parents.
Don't worry, you'll be just fine. They'll love you. Mom did seem to, but Dad and Ariel glared at her. So, Ella, is it?
Elsa, sir.
What do your parents do?
I don't have parents. I live with my grandmother, and I take care of her. So, basically, you're poor.
Ariel, that's very rude. I kicked my sister under the table, and she cried out angrily and stormed out of the room. Sometime later, Elsa excused herself to go to the bathroom, and Mom told her it was upstairs. She was gone for a while, so I decided to check on her. And I stopped short when I found her in my parents' room, opening Mom's jewelry box. Elsa, what are you doing here?
Ian, you startled me. And, oh, this isn't what it looks like. I promise. Your sister came out of your parents' bedroom, shoved this diamond ring in my hand, and told me to leave. She ran off before I could say anything, so I just came here to put it back. I don't know what's going on. Liar!
We turned around to see Ariel in the doorway.
She's lying. I never gave her the ring. Mom, Dad, we have a thief in the house.
Shut up, Ariel! But the two had already come up running, and Elsa looked scared out of her wits.
Check her bag. I'm telling you, she's a thief.
Ariel suddenly snatched Elsa's bag, and as it fell to the ground, a lot of Mom's jewelry fell out. I didn't know what to think. Get out of our house before we call the police. Elsa ran out crying, and I was too shocked to even run after her. If she needed money so badly, she could have asked me for help. There had to be some reason she felt she had to steal. But I never saw her again. She just didn't come to school after that. And when I asked the school admin, they told me she transferred to another school. Ariel and her friend were over the moon.
My friend is still available if you want to date her.
No, thank you. And you should focus on school. Your math teacher spoke to me today and told me you're failing badly.
Oh, I'm the most beautiful girl in this school. And I don't think I'm going to use math in my modeling career.
Ariel did fail high school. And for the first time, Dad was so disappointed in her. She couldn't get a job anywhere, not even as a model. So she ended up working as a waitress in one of Dad's restaurants, where I was the manager. I had so much fun bossing her around. Ariel, the customers are waiting.
Well, do something about it.
I'm the manager. Go see to the customers now.
Daddy, Ian's being mean to me.
He's just doing his job, so please do yours. I'm already doing you a favor because you're not a very good waitress. Ariel looked ready to explode, and suddenly, she threw her tray at the wall.
Oh, so Ian's your favorite child now? Dad, how about we tell him about the time you plotted with me to get rid of his girlfriend, Elsa?
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Dad asked me to slip Mom's jewelry into Elsa's bag. Duh. And he also found out where she lived and gave her grandmother money to take Elsa to another school.
I couldn't believe my ears. I looked at Dad for answers, but he didn't show an ounce of guilt. Yeah, so? I only did it for you, Ian. There are plenty of girls out there, and I didn't want you to be trapped by a poor one. I quit my job that very moment, and before I moved out of the house, Mom gave me a check for a huge amount of money. Ian, I've been saving up money secretly for years, and I want you to have this. Use it wisely, son. Mom, thank you so much. And you're coming with me. Sweetheart, I have more money saved. And now that you kids are old enough, I'm leaving your father and moving to Bali. It's time I lived my life. I'm so happy for you, Mom. I used the money to start my own IT company, which became very successful over the years. The only thing missing in my life was love. Then one day at the grocery store, I was standing in line at the counter when I spotted a black-haired girl ahead of me. It was Elsa. The cashier was telling her that her card wasn't working, and she looked really bothered. How much is it? I'll pay. Elsa turned around and stared at me in shock, and then she looked mad.
No need. I'll come and buy these things later.
She left her grocery cart and walked off quickly, and I followed. Elsa, please wait.
Go away, Ian. I don't need your help. I'm not poor now, by the way. Something just went wrong with my card. I know what my family did.
I know, and I'm so sorry. Look, you don't have to forgive me or have anything to do with me. I'd just like to help you out right now. Let me pay, please. She calmed down a bit, and we went back inside to clear her bill. Then she briefly thanked me and left. But I just couldn't stop thinking about her for days. A week later, I was watching TV at home when I heard the doorbell. And I was shocked to find Elsa standing there. Elsa, you're the last person I was expecting.
I felt I owed you dinner as a thank you for the other day. And I just wanted to say that I forgive you. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? So here, I'm giving you one.
Her smile made my heart skip a beat. and I gently pushed her hair away from her face. You're still the most beautiful girl I've ever met.
Tell your friends, your sister, brother, and mom to subscribe now. I was born to filthy rich parents and a sister who was 5 years older than me, Angela. And I discovered early on in my life that they just weren't very nice people. Like once when I was 5, we were all walking out of a shopping mall when suddenly a lady holding grocery bags tripped over something and fell face forward. I ran to see if she was okay, but my parents and Angela burst out laughing. Why are you guys laughing?
Because it was so funny the way she fell.
No, it wasn't.
You must have missed her face. She looked so dumb as she went flying.
And they started laughing again. I felt so mad as I helped the lady gather her stuff, and she quickly walked away looking embarrassed. My family could be such a bunch of jerks. They weren't even nice to people related to them. When I was in the 2nd grade, Mom's poor sister came by one day and asked her for help.
I can't even make rent this month.
If I lend you money once, you'll just keep asking for more. Why don't you get off your lazy butt and go get a job?
I work 2 shifts at the supermarket.
I mean a real job. I'm sorry, sis, but we really don't have extra to spare. We just put a lot of money into our vacation home in Italy. My aunt had a daughter my age, and I signaled her to follow me quietly. I took her to my room and gave her all the money I'd saved in my piggy bank. She hugged me tight and said she hadn't had anything to eat properly in 2 days. So I snuck down to the kitchen and filled her backpack with food, and she was so happy. But Mom found out, and they were banned from ever coming by again. And I was grounded. For what? Being nice? Angela wasn't much better than Mom and Dad. She was spoiled and rude, but she never got grounded. I just stayed out of their way as much as I could because she could be really mean, especially when I didn't follow her crazy orders, like sorting out her 900 pairs of shoes or cleaning her insanely messy room. All my parents cared about was making money, so they hardly paid attention to me and Angela growing up. But I was pretty popular in school. I was that go-to girl whenever anyone needed help with their homework, or if they didn't have lunch money. They'd come to me, and I really liked that. One day in 10th grade, I was walking down the hallway when I saw a bunch of girls from class surrounding a new girl, and they seemed to be mocking her. Hey, what's going on here? Are you guys bullying the new girl? Oh, we're not bullying. You know we just like to have fun with the newbies. It doesn't look like she's having fun. So how about you guys back off? I thought we had a deal. I help you with your math homework, and you don't bug anyone. The girls walked away, and I helped the new girl pick up her bag and things lying around on the floor. Thanks a lot for that. They were making fun of my Hello Kitty bag. Like, what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong at all. The new girl's name was Shirley. She wasn't in my class, but we started hanging out at lunch every day, and we really clicked. I had plenty of friends at school, but no best friend, and I really felt Shirley could be the one. One day when we were sitting together, a few kids from my class joined us, and I could sense Shirley looked uncomfortable. So, what's your deal, Shirley? Haven't you made friends with your classmates? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. What's your problem? No problem, just asking. Jeez, your face is as red as your hair. You look like you're about to burst. Oh yeah? Well, maybe I am. Shirley suddenly grabbed a plate of pasta and rubbed it all over the boy's shirt. He jumped up looking really pissed off and left the table, and the rest followed him. Hey, come on, Shirley. He was just joking. Yeah, so was I. Look what I posted on Instagram this morning. Shirley was a strange girl who didn't get on well with anyone except me. But I enjoyed her company, and she made me laugh a lot since she always had the best jokes to share. One day, I'd invited her over, and Angela walked into the lounge and looked at Shirley with disgust. Gosh, my eyes are hurting looking at 2 redheads. Nadia, do you have to bring your lame friends to the house? Well, you bring your loud friends around all the time.